Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fire Takes TV. We've seen this in the past. An athlete's ex-wife's life takes a dramatic shift following their separation. Take Ellen Nordegren, whose life is a far cry from her days with Tiger Woods. Juanita Vanoy certainly falls under the same category. Vanoy saw her net worth skyrocket following the divorce settlement. In addition, her life took a drastic change. She dipped into Broadway while starting her own business. We'll take a closer look at her life nowadays and why she decided to stay off the map for all the years later, while also keeping her kids out of the spotlight. Juanita Vanoy made $168 million from the settlement and served as a Broadway production co-producer. Juanita Vanoy decided to stay away from the spotlight, despite her relationship with Michael Jordan. This would lead to fans speculating about Michael Jordan's ex-wife and what she's all about. Vanoy's life completely changed after she settled on a $168 million settlement in court. Vanoy had the goal of opening her own business, but that took time given that family was her priority. Vanoy revealed in 2013, "I thought I'd open my own business, but it was important for me to remain in my kids' lives as much as possible, even through college, and that required a lot of time." The split between the two was on amicable terms, according to lawyers. Jordan and Vanoy initially split in 2002, but got back together and stayed together until 2006. Ultimately, they issued a joint statement, signaling the end of their marriage. Michael and Juanita Jordan mutually and amicably decided to end their 17-year marriage. A judgment for dissolution of their marriage was entered today. There will be no further statements. Juanita Vanoy wasn't concerned about not being included in The Last Dance documentary. The Last Dance proved to be one of the most impactful sports documentaries of all time. However, fans couldn't help but notice a major piece missing, and that was Juanita Vanoy, especially given the impact she had on MJ's career throughout his time in the spotlight. Vanoy and Jordan's daughter Jasmine opened up about the controversy. According to Jasmine, her mom was not bothered in the slightest given that she lived it. It seems like Vanoy wasn't bothered by not being featured in the doc. Jasmine revealed, "At the end of the day, if you'd asked my mom, she lived it. There's no need to go down memory lane and bring up everything that has already happened when the proof is in the pudding. She was at the championship. She was at the retirement ceremony. We saw her in her glory, so no, I don't think there's a need to rehash and go through it all. She already lived it." Jasmine gave a little more detail pertaining to her relationship with her mom. According to Jasmine, she was the major reason for keeping out of the spotlight during her father's rise to fame. MJ's daughter Jasmine revealed it was Vanoy's decision to keep the kids out of the spotlight. Jordan advised his kids to go out there and make it happen. He told his kids they could do what they wanted. As for Vanoy's take, things were different. She didn't want her kids to take their life for granted, wanting to keep them grounded and focused outside the spotlight. Jasmine Jordan opened up about the differences between her two parents. "My dad always said, you go out and do what you want. If you want to have that life, I support you. My mom was more about, I'm going to raise you how I think you should be, and once you become an adult, you decide what you want to do. We were all raised in Chicago. Our family would come over every weekend, and my mom made us understand where we came from, and that this life was a blessing and not to take it for granted." Back in 2021, Vanoy was in the headlines after she sold her stunning River North Chicago mansion for $4.5 million. Vanoy is still living in the Chicago area nowadays, and she continues to live a quiet life away from the media and spotlight. It is clear MJ's fame did not get to Vanoy. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.